The additional member system, also known as mixed member proportional representation outside the United Kingdom, is a mixed electoral system with one tier of single-member district representatives and another tier of additional members, elected to make the overall election results more proportional. The term additional member system, introduced by the Hansard Society, has been largely replaced in the literature by the term mixed member proportional coined by New Zealand's Royal Commission on the Electoral System. This article focuses primarily on semi-proportional implementations of MMP designed to yield moderately proportional election results, similar to the mixed systems used in the UK and referred to locally as AMS in an election using the additional member system. Each voter casts 2 votes, a vote for a candidate standing in their constituency, and a vote for a party list standing in a wider region made up of multiple constituencies. The constituency vote is used to elect a single representative in the voter's constituency using the traditional first-past-the-post system. The candidate with the most votes wins. The regional vote is used to elect representatives from party lists to stand in regional seats, taking into account how many seats were gained by that party in the constituency vote. Using a system of proportional representation, the number of seats a party receives will roughly reflect its percentage of the vote. Voters are not required to vote for the same party in the constituency and regional votes. If a voter votes for different parties at the constituency and regional levels, this is referred to as split ticket voting. In the regional vote, the voter votes for a specific party, but has no control over which candidates from the party are elected. On the other hand, in the constituency vote, the voter votes for a specific candidate rather than a party. The Arbuthnot Commission recommended that Scotland change to a model where the voter can vote for a specific regional candidate as well, but this has not been implemented. With a similar model in Bavaria, the second vote is not simply for the party but for one of the candidates on the party's regional list, and both votes count for party and candidates so that every vote counts. Bavaria uses 7 regions for this purpose. In Baden-Württemberg there are no lists. They use the best near winner method in a 4-region model, where the regional members are the local candidates of the underrepresented party in that region, who received the most votes in their local constituency without being elected in it. But this model has not been copied in the United Kingdom. In the model of AMS used in the United Kingdom, the regional seats are divided using a D'Hondt method. However, the number of seats already won in the local constituencies is taken into account in the calculations for the list seats, and the first average taken in account for each party follows the number of FPTP seats won. For example, if a party won 5 constituency seats, then the first D'Hondt divisor taken for that party would be 6, not 1. The D'Hondt method is also implemented in sequential rounds, rather than using a table to find the highest averages. Although both ways produce identical results, similar systems are used in Wales and London. For example, in Scotland, after the constituency seats have been allocated using first past the post, the regional seats are calculated for each region as follows. Stage 1. How many constituency seats did each party get? To find out the number to divide their regional votes by, you take the number of constituency seats they won in that region and add 1. If they got 0 seats, the number is 0 plus 1 equals 1. If they got 4 seats, the number is 4 plus 1 equals 5. You then divide the party's regional vote total by that number. This gives you their adjusted votes. The adjusted votes are what you use to decide who has won at this stage. At stage 1 you will need to do this for all the parties who gained constituency seats. Whoever has the highest number of adjusted votes after this stage gets the first regional seat. Stage 2. You will only need to calculate 1 adjusted votes total at this stage. For whichever party just won a regional seat, add in their new seat to the formula seats plus 1, and divide their regional vote total by that number. You now have their new adjusted vote total. Whoever has the highest number of adjusted votes after this stage gets the next regional seat. Stages 3 to 7. At each stage remember to add in the new seat and divide the winning party's regional vote total according to the formula. Repeat until you have 7 seats filled. In the Italian model of AMS, used from 1993 to 2005, For every constituency seat won by a party, that party's vote total was reduced by the number of votes received by the second-place candidate in the constituency, subject to the condition that the deduction cannot be less than either 25% of the total votes cast in